This is perhaps one of the most important things you should ever know about cars. If you ever have to lift a car, you need to have proper jack stands, not just a jack. You need stands as well. That means you have to double up the jack and a stand. And I have another big boy, okay, jack. And you need to apply shocks or chocks to your wheels, both sides, this side and the other side. Preferably, you should have a person looking on whenever, ever you go under your car or intend to hoist your car. It is very dangerous going under your car without such backups. And if you can, take a tire and put it underneath as well. So you have a stand, a jack, shocks, and a tire. Okay, for any emergency. Don't leave anything to chance. Try to avoid working on a car when you're tired. Always have someone looking on. And before you begin applying your jacks, make sure they line up. Make sure you got enough room to work. And I know, there's the wheel. I'm not supposed to hoist the car from the rib of the frame like that. I'm supposed to do it right in the middle and on the chassis. But, you know, I don't have the big floor jack. You know, so I do it this way. I've done this. But when you hoist some on that side, see there are two over there already applying, and you hoist some on this side. Okay, so you don't lift the car and tilt it like that so high, but some, then then this side, and then that side, and then this side, kind of thing. As you can see, these are very, very toxic chemicals, okay, when working on your cars and machines. Please don't buy these gloves. These are vinyl gloves. They will break soon as you spray one drop of any of these, pretty much. These will just crack, okay? They'll shred. At least you could buy these, okay? These are nitrile gloves, which is what I have on, okay? They don't break. These are for medical purposes, medical examination, all right? You're supposed to really and truly get proper auto mechanic gloves. Don't learn the hard way, buy those. You are going to need gloves because you don't want to spray, because you'll be holding parts and spray them while they're on your hands. You're going to need these, okay? So I don't know about where you live, but in America, many people try to do things by themselves. Call that DIY, do it by yourself, because they don't want to pay a professional to do it for them. Now, I've watched these videos and I review many of these videos. I've seen a gentleman take different types of fuel cleaner and put spark plugs in each and every one of those different types of fuel cleaner to see which one will clean the spark plug the best.
Are you ready for this? The ultimate fuel injector showdown. We're going to put each of these in their individually labeled cups and soak a sooted up carbonized spark plug in it for 2 days and 2 nights. And then we're going to come back and see which one of these did the best job cleaning the junk off the spark plug, which essentially would be similar to cleaning the junk out of your fuel system. I just don't have an entire fuel system to rip out to show you how it can clean those. So spark plugs are really the next best thing. Do any of these spark plugs look like they are visibly cleaner from soaking for 300-ish hours and then getting jostled around in there a few scientific times while along the way?
Well, you might as well take brake clean and dip a spark plug inside on a pan of brake clean, and that'll really do the job. Okay, but you cannot use brake clean as fuel cleaner, can you? All right, that will eat away your fuel tank and your plastic tubing that makes your fuel networks. Okay, so what am I saying? Look, fuel cleaner has to go through all kinds of rigorous testing so that it doesn't eat away at your fuel system in your car. So you cannot just dip spark plugs in some solvent, toxic, noxious solvent like this, and say, well, this is very clean. My people, relegation of duty, leave it to the professionals, You're doing too much, and you're gonna really damage your $50,000 car just by doing too much. You're just making so stupid decisions like that. Always unplug your battery when you work with electricals in your car. Always unplug your battery when you work with electricals in your car.